is great ending, but a lot of fluff in between. Darkseid hates fruits baskets, hates shoujo, therefore hates women. What a misogynist. That's the conclusion. You know what's funny? You know what? Let's get into it. Because y'all know that this is going to be clipped up on YouTube. Because I didn't really have a conversation with this person on YouTube. On Twitter. But we had some messages exchanged, right? And we're going to talk about those messages on stream today. She said it was all right. And in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about someone on Twitter today basically called me a misogynist because I like shonen and all this. And this is in the midst of the whole Prom G situation, which I'm not going to talk about the Prom G situation on this stream. I don't really think I am. I'm not going to bring it up at least. But this situation stems from the whole Prom G situation. And I done caught a bullet. I catch a bullet.
Say
That's stupid, guys.
I didn't say nothing crazy yet, and I caught a bullet. No, that's insane. So we're gonna talk about it right now. In case you guys have not seen it already, though, if you guys have not seen it already, shout out to Diabetic Sizak for the follow. But if you guys haven't seen it already, if you want to see the whole beef stuff, I'm not gonna really explain it here. You go watch these 2 videos that I put out already for it. And Prom has also put out his own video for it as well. Just type in the Prom G. His video should pop up. But yeah, I already put 2 videos about it. I put the full stream out that happened, Sunday. And I put the actual, just the drama and the beef explained part out as a video on its own. So if you want to watch that, you want to check it out, go ahead, check it out. I did put a little spice at the beginning of that drama beef video, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to check that out, go ahead, do that. So I'm chilling today, right? I'm chilling. I'm having a lovely day. And then my boy Sam hits me. He was like, bro, Chase just catching straight bullets. Shout out to Diabetic Sizak for the sub. Yes, sir. Well, at least you said something crazy, but then you subbed. So at least that happened, right? So, because I'm looking at that chat right now, and what you just said was crazy. I'd love to hear what you think about Nana if you ever read or watch it. If someone gives it to me, I have no interest in Nana. Since I gotta start being a little bit, I have to start having a little bit more tact. Shout out to Arda for the follow and Zupper Will, who's about to follow for the follow. I have to start. Yes, please, no more lame scalping discussion. I didn't. Shut up, weirdo. That's crazy. Hey, cute stuff. See, I'm not gonna say nothing back to you, Ronnie, because you're underage. But like I said, I caught a straight bullet. Like, I literally was just minding my business. I did make a funny tweet today. I thought it was pretty funny. But besides all that, I really haven't been messing with that whole beef stuff happening today, right? I've seen some stuff on my timeline. I've seen other people talking about me and Prom G and they stuff, giving sneak disses. But we just gonna ignore them. Because they're just hypocritical people. They talking about, oh, you can't... How come you didn't censor these people's name in the video? You didn't censor our names when you was talking about us? That's crazy.
You're weird, buddy. You're weird.
So all this beef and stuff happened, right? You go watch the beef stuff. And so someone quote tweets Prom's tweet, right? And it says, I guess you have some valid points. This is the person. I would certainly resell a comic I had no real interest in if it was worth 10K. I think your real downfall, notice Shachi said this, I think your real downfall is being part of douchey shouting groups with misogynists like the Dark Sage. First of all, if you gonna say my name, hey, you better uppercase all them first letters. Uppercase T in the, uppercase D in dark, and uppercase S in Sage. You know what I'm saying? That was a tongue twister for me. You have no deeper understanding when it comes to it. When it comes to, and then, you know, she had a whole Twitter rant, but she mentioned me. She mentioned your boy and called me a misogynist because I'm with the douchey shouting group. And it's crazy because I will admit, I love shonen. We all know I love shonen. I love my shonen. You know, I love my mainstream stuff. I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry, but I just love to see big buff men on the screen fighting. Is that a crime? Is that a crime? That's crazy. But either way, she used the wrong your. Yeah, she did, but we gonna skip over that. Hey, yo. Bro caught it straight. That's what I'm saying. My hands hurt like heck. Nah, that's not no problem. Pause, bro. People on Twitter thinking they ain't gonna catch up to them. They deserve to smoke. Chase, you can't call yourself misogynist unless you could spell it. My man. I don't get that one. Maybe I read it too fast. Why does Chase hate women? Oh, that's crazy. I live with my girlfriend. That's crazy. And I'm very supportive of whatever she wants to do. Whether it be monetarily or emotionally. I'm there. You feel me? I'm there. I don't get where this whole misogynist thing comes from. Let's look up what misogyny means real quick. I want to look it up just so I don't mess it up. Hold up a second, guys. She's just dropping your name for clout. Yes. Is my mic still on? Okay, cool. It is. So, she called me a misogynist, but I want to look up the word misogynist or misogyny. The dislike of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against women. I'm not against no woman. Well, generally, I'm not against women in general. You get what I'm saying? I have women in my life that I love. Yeah, that's about it. I have women in my life that I love. I have women that I'm friends with, obviously. I mean, HVL and Cassie are in here. HVL, Cassie, am I this word that she is saying? You can let me know. You can let me know. Chase supports his girl as long as what she wants. I ain't say that. Wait, Chase's brother's name is Tate. Andrew Tate is a misogynist. Equals Chase is a misogynist. It all makes sense. I knew it. Andrew Tate is not a misogynist. He is not. I can see why people say that based off the clips they watch, but if you watch like a whole piece of content from him, he's not a misogynist. I'm like, he's just saying certain stuff like that derived from the Bible, which if the Bible is misogynistic, then I don't know what to tell you about that. I can't really tell you anything about that. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what the Bible says about that. But I'm not against women. I'm not. I don't get where this whole narrative comes from. I support any woman in my life who was obviously doing something positive for themselves or for the greater good of others. You know what I'm saying? W. Chase. So she called me a misogynist. And so I was like, okay, I gotta say something. Because, I'm a bit messy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit messy. I'll admit that. So I said, one, don't be scary at me. Because if you're gonna say something like this, at least at me so I can be notified that you said this about me. Don't just say it in the midst of other stuff when you could have added me. I'm pretty sure you know my at if you know who I am. If you know who I am, you know all my other social media platforms because I have them linked in whatever other social media you found me on. So one, it says don't be scary at me. Because I wanna have this discussion. And two, which I don't know why I put three, it was a mistype. I said, do you want to come on stream tonight and explain how I'm a misogynist? Because just like last stream, when I invited Will and them, they didn't come on. They had their chance to. And I wouldn't have been like very combative back and forth. I mean, there would have been some back and forth. Only if I disagreed with what he was saying. But he didn't give me the chance to. Or he didn't give any of us a chance to. I said, we'd all love to hear you out on how you came to that conclusion. And I want to thank everybody who came out and supported me and was like, yo, that's crazy. Where'd you get that from?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
I want to say thank you guys, everybody, for coming through and supporting your boy. 1 and 3. Weird, bro. Really? And then Weird. Can we talk about Weird Bro's tweet real quick? Because he just had to come in here and quote, oh, my, Emma Chan. Whoa. You riding though. We're not gonna come at, but see, this is the thing. We're not gonna come at the people who slander me. We're not gonna come at them disrespectfully because we gotta show them like, yo, we better than that. You get what I'm saying? You can slander us. We're not gonna do that to you. We're gonna let you feel that. We're gonna kill them with kindness. But look at this guy. Look at this guy, Weird Bro. He just always has to be in the mix when he knows he's a washed up manga tuber. That's crazy. That's crazy. So he says, who cares about scalping? The bigger problem is red-pilled manga tubers like Dark Sage. I want to know who else is a red-pilled manga tuber. Oh, man. Oh man, look at the sweat time, because this is a heated discussion. Sage is a misogynist because he reads prison school. Gal Gohan rolls in harem. It makes sense now. I guess I am, man. That's what misogyny is. I guess I am one. If that's what it means, you get what I'm saying? Because I have all these series with girls in the front cover, and I don't hate any of those girls. I only dislike women characters in manga when they serve no purpose or no use. But that's just not towards the women. I have that towards the men as well. There's characters I don't like that are men. There's characters I don't like that are women. And I think Black Clover has the best women, like best female cast in shonen. Noelle is great. Mimosa is cool. Lady Mary Leona, I always get tongue-tied when I say her name. GOAT. The GOAT. Sakura, I don't like Sakura for the most part of Dragon Ball Z. For the most part of Naruto. I have a Dragon Ball Z poster right above here. I don't love all women because I don't know all women, so I can't say that. Bad B words don't send hate anyway. We out here and we will always support your chase. W poison. I just want to say that I agree with you. Someone should be throwing out the word misogynist so carefree. On sign up though, it was a little upsetting to see like 2 of the replies at your quote tweet pronouns and bio. I was just liking everything because this is the thing. I saw all that stuff and I just started liking everything because I didn't want to respond to everything. Because if you notice, I really didn't respond to any of those tweets. I was just liking everybody that was like coming in support, I guess. I didn't read every single thing because it was just too much and I was busy today. But I do want to appreciate everybody. And I'll start. I understand that the second one you may just be agreeing to everything else in that reply, but the first sentence. I know that this is not the main point of the issue, but still. I understand the point. I understand where you're going at. I understand. There's just some things where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, she's amazing in Black Clover. That's what I'm saying. Dorohedoro women. I can't speak for that HBO because I haven't even read volume 1 yet. But if they dope though, I'm gonna let you know if they dope. Like I like the women characters in Hell's Paradise. I like the Asamon, Sagirin, and I like is her name Azuri? The female shinobi. I like her. I think that they're both dope characters. Those are really the only 2 women in the show. Is it offensive if I say female-led cast or female cast or anything like that? I gotta make sure because I know some women take offense to things being deemed as female and not saying women. I gotta make sure because a lot of people just get offended by a lot of things. As a man, you're not allowed to argue with the shoujo community. Come on, Chase. Kind of facts. Chase a daddy Sage? Power is the best woman. I love Power. Power is dope. Didark women too. I haven't read Didark yet. Every single female character in Monogatari is goated. I can't agree with that because I have not checked that out. Mason and Koku though. I haven't read that yet. Female characters in Dragon Ball, oh, they don't exist. I mean, Bulma is a great character in Dragon Ball. In Dragon Ball Z, she's there, but she's not a prominent character like she was in Dragon Ball. No, I'm not offended. Okay, females in AOT. Some of the women I like in AOT, not all of them. Like Mikasa, I feel like they could have wrote her character. I get why she simps over Eren. I just didn't like that too much. But I thought that she was pretty bad A. You all know I don't cuss. So I think that she was pretty bad A. Not offended, don't care. Okay, cool. I just had to make sure because I didn't want to offend anybody by that. So yeah, they ruined launch of Dragon Ball Z. I don't think they ruined launch. There was just, what purpose would launch have served in Dragon Ball Z? She didn't serve that much of a purpose in Dragon Ball. This isn't a Dragon Ball Z topic because, you know, I'm a douchey shonen fan, so we're gonna have to get off of this. But look at this Weird tweet. First of all, thank everybody for the subscription or the subscribe, whatever, on YouTube because I hit 36K recently. So I don't know if Weird was kind of thanking me jokingly, but I did hit 36K recently. So yeah, shout out to everybody who has come in and support. But yeah, like I said, she came in, she said all that, and you know, I quote tweeted her. She didn't respond, which I was inviting her. I was informally inviting her to the stream. I understand I was informally inviting her that way on a public platform, but she said that out in public, so I wanted to say I wanted to invite her in public. That way, you know, the energy is just there. That way, it's let them know, oh, I went behind the scenes and I never invited her. I don't want none of that to happen this time. I wanted y'all to know that I invited her. And so, you know, a whole bunch of people came through. Like, look, you can see I really didn't reply to anybody. Oh, let me like. See, I'm not liking it. See, I need to like everybody's stuff. But yeah, like I'm just, you know, I'm going through. And I just, you know, I was just very appreciative for everybody coming through and supporting your boy. Okay. Okay. But yeah. Look at this. The miso soup fan. What is this? The miso soup fan is dying. Share if you're a true misogynist. See, I didn't like that because I was like, yo, look, I'm in heated water right now. No, sir, I'm not liking that. Who is even this person's Twitter user? I have no idea. She just quoted Prom's tweet. And so, you know, I DM'd her. I don't want y'all to see all my DMs, but y'all gonna have to see it. This is the burner account, not the Dark Sage. That's the burner account. No, that's what happens on the burner account. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually get into this conversation because I want you guys to see that I actually invited her. And I said, hello, my name is Chase, and I am formally inviting you to. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me actually zoom in. There we go. Hello, my name is Chase, and I am formally inviting you to come on stream tonight to have a healthy discussion on how I am a misogynist. Hope to hear back from you soon. Sincerely, Chase, the Dark Sage. I think I'm a W man for that. I was very respectful after a woman called me a misogynist. I think I was a very W man's for that. She's dodging. Yeah, I did kind of invite her later, but yeah. So I don't know if that's the proper way to ask somebody formally, but I did it, so boom. I don't know what other way to do it. And this is her, because it's right, that's her ad stuff right here. And so, you know, I was like, and she said, hiya, Chase, thank you for the message and the invitation. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Unfortunately, I won't be able to join on Twitch for a few reasons. Firstly, I'm not a user of stream, and I'm not sure how it works. If I need an account or a computer setup, etc. Second, I don't think it would work time zone wise, as I have to work and need to sleep. Understandable. I completely understand that. But I will do the courtesy of writing out what I would essentially say here in reply to your tweet and some of the replies I've gotten, if that works for you. See, I like the fact that she's going to reply to some of the tweets. I mean, react or reply to some of the replies that she has gotten on that. Because I wanted to have a conversation of what she said to me. Everybody else, I'm glad that you guys supported me, and between me and her, I wanted that conversation to be between what she said about me. I don't really care for her reaction on the replies. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that's not what I came at you for, and you didn't come at me for that. I wanted to hear your reasoning of why I was a misogynist, or why you think I'm a misogynist. So, I don't really care for her reaction to the replies. I respect if you have, any type of reaction, but I really wasn't looking for that. I'm happy for this to be shown, I guess, on Twitch, as long as people won't be directed to send me the hate. And like I said earlier, guys, we're not going to say nothing mean or demeaning to her. We're not going to go hate bomb her or anything like that. I don't want to do anything like that. I don't want to send no hate her way. I wish the best for her. I wish the best. You know what? Let me say this right here, right? I wish the best for all of the shoujo community. I hope you get all the series that y'all are able to get that's available to y'all. I hope y'all get more series that are probably rare and out of print, I guess. Whatever series y'all want, I hope y'all get them. Doesn't mean y'all will get them, but I hope y'all get them. And if you can't get them, do what everybody else does in collecting. Sell the stuff that you really don't care for or don't want, and save up the money to get it. You get what I'm saying? We're not entitled to anything on this earth. You get what you earn. You don't deserve anything. You feel what I'm saying? So I wish the best for everybody. I'm not saying, because I say that, I hope all the out of print stuff is going to come back in stock and in print. No, it's not. I'm not saying that. I don't care for any of that stuff. Me personally. You want to know why? Because none of that stuff is stuff I really want. And you know what's funny? I'm going to say this right now. Because people think I hate shoujo. I play hate shoujo. I don't really watch or see anything of shoujo. The only thing I've really consumed of shoujo, knowingly, is Fruits Baskets. I didn't like Fruits Baskets. Always rag on Fruits Baskets because it's the biggest shoujo. To me, Fruits Baskets is like the Dragon Ball Z of shoujo. You get what I'm saying? Like how Dragon Ball Z is a shonen. That's what I feel like Fruits Baskets is. Fruits Basket. That's how I feel that is to shoujo. I don't know. That's why I'm perceiving from looking from the outside. That's how I see it looking from the outside. So I don't know how it is in the shoujo community. I don't know how big it is. I don't know if it's overrated, underrated. I just say that the similarities between a lot of shoujos is that they have the big eyes, which I don't like that design wise. Sorry. I don't like some of the artwork, and I don't like that most of them, and you can say this for shonen as well, I don't like that most of them are romance series. To me, they all come off way too similarly. I don't hate it because of that. I don't hate it at all. I will try a shoujo. In fact, I like the first chapter of I Will Haru Ride. I like the first chapter of that. I haven't bought any, but I do like the first chapter. But I just don't like the design of the big eyes. It's always about romance. And yes, I know you can make that argument for all shonen series or action series. Well, no, they're not, because there are big shonen series that aren't action series, like Komi Can't Communicate. Sad to say this, but we're the girlfriend. I gotta look at this, Nisekoi. There's a lot of other shonen series that aren't just action. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen that, and I know shoujo's probably underrepresented and all that type of stuff. But I don't care. The world isn't fair. Shonen stuff hits for everybody. Well, for most people. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Sorry. Just kidding, guys. I actually despise shoujo. Oh my lord. That was insane to say this. Shoujo community, don't kill me. I mean, I honestly don't care. If you guys don't like my opinion, you don't have to like my opinion. I don't care if you don't like my opinion, because it's my opinion. I don't want everybody here to just come in and I expect everybody to like me. So you get what I'm saying? But Chase, those are not shoujo, so they automatically suck cheeks. Oh, man. Can I also tell y'all? Because a lot of people are saying, oh, you don't like Josei either. I'm like, I like Wotakoi. We watched Wotakoi on stream, and I was enjoying it. Where is the narrative coming from? I don't get it. My biggest issue is the male leads are usually so weirdly portrayed. Probably like how women view female leads as shonens. And if that's the case, hey. But I will tell you this though. Some women have made some fire shonens. Or at least shonens that really sold well. Well, I'm saying that, I mean Demon Slayer. But I mean, let's look at something like Beastars, I believe written by a woman. I believe Beastars is written by a woman. Full Metal Alchemist, one of the biggest shonen series. Nice. Like, or at least one of the most talked about or highly rated shonen series, written by a woman. I heard Dorohedoro was written by a woman. I'm not sure about that. Magi is written by a woman. Inuyasha's too is so goof. Also Dorohedoro, D Gray Man, Demon Slayer. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm that's my thing. How am I a misogynist because I don't like shoujo, but I like some of these series that were created by women? I don't hate Demon Slayer. I think it was very disappointing and it's very subpar, but I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever read. And I read Demon Slayer. There were some parts I like. I don't dislike it because it's made by a woman. I just don't like it because it's not good. It's not good. I'm sorry. It's not good. But Full Metal Alchemist, that's W. That's W. So let's go back into here. So yeah, like I said, guys, don't go at her with any hate or anything like that. Like let's keep this on the record right here. Don't go at her with any hate. Starting it with your quote tweet and how I didn't at you. As you can see, I have a very small Twitter. I feel like I do too. In the grand scheme of things, I feel like I do too. And mainly just use it for retweets and in all honesty, mumblings to myself. Well, I don't get why you need a Twitter for that if you just want to mumble to yourself. In fact, just mumble to yourself in real life. That's just me though. I don't, I put stuff out there just to, I guess have maybe conversations or just some points that I want to just get out there in the world when I tweet. That's why you guys don't see me really tweet as much. I reply more than I actually tweet myself. So I honestly didn't think to at you, as it was just me talking to myself. But I understand as it is a public platform, and since I discussed you, I probably should have at you. W. It wasn't meant to be a sneak diss. It wasn't a sneak diss, but you didn't at me, so it was definitely gonna go under the radar. So that's just my opinion. Or anything. I mean, if it was you, or anything, I mean, if it was, you'd be blocked, or I would have obnoxiously hinted at it being you for engagement, which I don't care about, or some ridiculous you get me. Oh my God, Sam! Sam! What is wrong with you? So, what are you, written by a woman? But yeah, I don't get the whole point of blocking somebody, but still talking about them or sneak dissing them. I really don't rock with that. I don't rock with that.
How about you transform into someone who can get some bitches, monkey?
I think that if you want to talk about somebody, first of all, you should be kind of like us on Sunday. Try and have a discussion. Especially if you want to talk about somebody on a public platform. How about y'all have a discussion on public platforms and talk it out? That's my thing. My thing is, and my goal was with the whole smoke show of Sunday, that we all talk it out and it'd be over. Obviously, Prom was gonna get his video out, which W Prom. He was gonna get his video out because I think it's great for him to get his side out on his platform since someone came at him about stuff that was on his platform. So it would have been cool to me if his video would have came out, and I know that people were going to react to it still, but it would have been cool if Sunday we all talked it out. Me, East, all of us manga tubers that we here, Colleen and Will. I think it would have been great if we all talked it out on Sunday. Is it all right for us to all disagree? Yes, but at least we talked it out. We've come to that agreement of we're going to disagree, but we're still cool. I don't hate none of these people. I want y'all to know that. I don't hate nobody on this earth. But still, I really wish that we all could have talked it out on a public platform, since all this happened on a public platform. You guys could tell me how you think about that. Y'all let me know. But then to separate 2 points, I didn't call you a misogynist because of the whole reselling thing with Prime G. I didn't assume that. I didn't assume that. Some people think I'm against it and have resorted to name callings because of it. I didn't think you was against it in this tweet. In this tweet, I don't think that you were fully. Where's the original tweet? Right here. In this tweet right here, I didn't think that you were against it. In fact, you agreed with it, and you say he had some valid points. I was cool with that. You know, I still caught the straight bullet, but I was cool with that. But I don't like the fact that people name called her. I don't know if it was from the shoujo community, the manga tuber community. I don't know who that was from. Obviously not a manga tuber, but the people who follow manga tubers and subscribe to manga tubers and support manga tubers. That's what I mean in the manga tuber community. People that like the content, enjoy the content, subscribe to the content, and the actual manga tubers themselves. To get this out of the way and to make clear / clarify my opinion in a nutshell, I'm on Prom G's side. I got that. I wasn't going against that. I watched the video in full, which is W, because people just like to watch parts of it. They just like to stop right there. W. I watched this video in full because I believe in hearing his explanation. And I also want to say I'm sorry that he's had such extreme hate and threats. It's truly awful, and I hope he feels better. Prom, I hope you saw that. If not, I'll screenshot it to you later. And I agree with his scalping definitions. Sneaker sellers and PS5 sellers are certainly scalpers, but when something is not in print, it is rare, and if it has a unique market to sell to, it kind of falls into antique territory for collectors. I did say in my tweet, if I had an old school comic that was worth a lot, I'd resell it, and it's similar with Pokemon cards, isn't it? She got W's right now. Some of the replies and takes I've seen have been insane and not ones I agree with. W. Then to get on the main topic, I suppose, and why I use the term misogynist. Reading my tweet again, I wish I had clarified a bit more. It said misogynistic instead, as the words have slightly different connotations. Let's look at the word misogynistic. Misogynistic. Let's look up that term. Strongly prejudiced against women. I have bought series made by women. I don't get how I'm misogynistic if I have series made by women. I don't like a lot of women characters in a lot of series I read because honestly I don't think they're utilized well or enough. But that doesn't mean I hate women or I'm against women. I don't think that. Chat, y'all can tell me otherwise. I don't think that. Chase hates women. Oh my gosh, Jake. Like Chase, tell her I said what's up. Yeah. Oh, I got you, Amber. I got you. Chase, check Chase's like tweets. He loves women. Oh. So, misogynistic instead, as the words have different connotations. Just to make sure I have the right definition in my head. An idea or feeling that a word invokes in addition to its literal or primary meaning. So she thinks that I'm strongly prejudiced against women. Okay, let's keep going. I do not think you're a full-on day in, day out woman hater, which I think most people have taken it as. I mean, I have too. You call someone a misogynist? If you call someone or saying someone is what? If you're saying that someone partakes in misogyny, I'm gonna think that you're saying that. That's what I think. That's what I think. Watered down pop is right. But woman hater as people have taken it as. I mean, there was no other way to take it besides how you said it. I mean, let's see what she said. I think your real downfall is being part of douchey shonen groups with misogynists like the Dark Sage. How else am I supposed to take that? I don't know how else to take that. You let me know. So, let's keep going. I meant to, as a previous viewer of yourself, I ended up disengaging from your content because of built-up microaggressions / passive-aggressive comments towards the shoujo and josei genres. I have not said anything negative towards Jose ever. Unless say yes to Jupiter or Period. I don't know how you want me to say your name. Unless you can find a clip of me slandering a Jose per se. Because the only thing I slander is shoujo. And when I slander something, or when I have built up microaggression / passive aggressive comments towards shoujo, I always say like, yo, I'm just playing or I'm just kidding. You can ask some of the women in the actual community in my Discord. But most of the time I always crack on shoujo, but I always be like, oh, I'll give something to try if it's good. Even the boys in the Discord, shout out to Eric, Enrico, and Ronnie, got me in the LR ride. I want to buy some volumes of that. This is an example of being soft. No. We'll get into that, East. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. But backpedaling hard right now. I have never, look, you can ask Authentic, and you can ask Soon. I have not ever just said, oh, shoujo is just the worst thing ever. I'm never saying that. I do slander shoujo. I'm not going to cap on that one. I slander shoujo. I slander it. I don't think it's all the way true. I slander it based off of one thing in the designs. That's it. I really haven't gotten into any shoujo series. But I've never slandered Josei. I like Wotakoi. In fact, on my Amazon account, I pre-ordered the box set for Wotakoi. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. So, yeah, I've never said anything towards Josei, which had the main demographics of young girls and women. Yes. So that means that if that's the case, when Colleen makes stuff trying to gear people towards shoujo, does that mean she's against young men and actual like full-grown men because she's trying to gear them away from shonen to shoujo? Because shonen is a demographic aimed towards young men and full-grown adult men, and she's trying to lead people away from that. So therefore, she's trying to create a narrative that shoujo is better than shonen, meaning that women are better. I'm just saying, if we're going by that logic, let's come on. I'm spitting right now. Y'all don't have to say it, but exactly. Colleen murders shonen lovers. I've seen her slander shonen lovers on the TL. I have seen it. And I've told y'all this. This is why this is the thing, right? This is why I told y'all I was tired of seeing her tweets on my timeline. I even went to her profile one time and muted her. She still showed up on my timeline. And I have nothing against that, right? Well, I have something against the Twitter algorithm for that. But this is the thing. A lot of people that I follow Colleen. If you like her content, cool. I never watched her content, so I can't say nothing about her content. I don't want to watch her content. I'm not in the shoujo. Therefore, I'm not going to watch her content. I'm not her friend. I'm not going to watch her content to support her. I'm sorry. I don't know Colleen. But she said some pretty bad stuff about shonen lovers, like me. So why am I a misogynist, but she's not a misandrist? Is she a misandrist? Let's be real. If we're going to keep the same energy, is she a misandrist or not? Y'all let me know, chat. I don't know. Because I've seen her say some pretty mean things about people who love shonen. And honestly, from this whole debacle, a lot of the shoujo collectors that I've seen on the timeline of Twitter, a lot of the ones that I have seen are really against shonen. So does that mean that they're misandrous? And if you don't know what misandrous means, it's basically misogyny, but against men. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the word misogyny, but the hatred of men. So are they misandrous for that? How am I a misogynist, but they're not misandrous? She didn't go into that, I don't think. But let's keep going. That made myself personally feel uncomfortable and not welcome in your space. Anybody's welcome in my space. But you gotta know that, hey, you can't be uptight in my space. Let me stop. You can't be uptight in my space because a lot of my people, we crack on each other, we joke on each other. Shoot, we make fun of HVL in unison, but we know that we all love HVL. You know what I'm saying? We gonna support HVL, but we gonna crack on her for like a mayonnaise on everything. Oh man, no. So yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. You can't be uptight in my community. I'm gonna be real. If you get offended easily, you're not gonna be able to be in my community or last in my community because a lot of people roast on each other, they get on each other. But this is the thing about my community: we stick together. We all stick together in my community. We all ride for each other. Pause. But we all ride for each other. I love to see all the people that were defending me in the comment section or in the tweets because that really showed that people, rock with me. They were down for the cause. And I think a lot of people in here, I think we all would root for each other as well. So I don't know. You can't be uptight. We can roast on. It's like this, right? You got a brother or a sister. You don't roast on your brother or sister. You don't talk about them. But someone else talks bad about them. Oh, you teaming up? Y'all two are teaming up to go against that person because you're not gonna let someone roast somebody in your family. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, let's keep it going. And since catching a clip of your recent video, you seem to continue this behavior with comments like all shoujo fans are soft, and it would have to be a seinen fan to do that. So she's talking about this video, right? And this is what happens when you do clips. And yes, I know I have this clip channel. I have clips. She's referring to this video right here. Manga collecting Twitter is soft, right? I really said manga collecting Twitter is soft, but she probably saw the clip, which I want to let y'all know right now. Clips are usually cut and chopped up, so you get bits and pieces. If you really want the full context of things, go watch the full Twitch stream. I know a lot of you won't. That's why I do the clips, which I just give you the hot takes and stuff like that to make it like really look enticing for you to watch and listen to. But if you want the full context of things, you can clearly see that it's cut up. Go watch the Twitch stream, which isn't cut up. It's usually only cut up because of copyright stuff, but I'm trying to do less copyrighted stuff so you guys can watch the Twitch stream all the way through, kind of like a podcast. So I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm sorry if well, let me say this. I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings, but I'm not sorry about what I said. Like I said, I'm sorry if it hurt your feelings, but I'm not sorry about what I said. Sorry. So, yeah, the Shoujo Avengers. I said the manga tube Avengers the other day. I said the manga Avengers need to come together tonight for the smoke show. Did I not say the manga event? Let me go to my profile. I literally said the manga Avengers. That's crazy. I mean, y'all, the people, and see, we're gonna go back in this, but where is it at? Right here. I need us manga tubers to assemble into the manga Avengers tomorrow. I just feel like this is you're being a little picky with this, but all right, I get it. If you was offended, you was offended. But yeah, when I say Shoujo Avengers, I'm talking about the people kind of like Will and Colleen who ride for Shoujo no matter what. You get what I'm saying? That's just as soon as someone says something about Shoujo, they like this. They run into defend Shoujo. They run into it. That's what I mean by Shoujo Avengers. People are just running to it, just blindly just defending it. Blindly defending it. So yeah, a lot of bandwagoning to the genre. There is a lot of bandwagoning to the genre. I don't know what to say. In chat, y'all can let me know. Please let me know. Let's be real. Like Cass said, after that one con that happened recently, it's just been a whole bunch of shoujo on the timeline. A whole bunch of shoujo fans that just came out of the woodworks who I've never even seen talk about shoujo. So there is a lot of shoujo bandwagoning. I just feel like a lot of people are hopping on the shoujo bandwagoning. So yeah, calling shoujo fans who demand shoujo be to republish series crazy. They kind of are. Because this is the thing, right? See how she says the word demand. When I say someone demanding someone, that means this. You better do this or else. Like, to me, that's what a demand is. And so when shoujo fans are like, Viz, you better reprint these series or else. I'm pretty sure Viz is like, yo, we're making a whole bunch of money off these shonen series. Why are you telling us to print this when it's only a minute few of you who really want these series? It'd be different if it's something like Dragon Ball Z and it's out of print. Because yeah, we'd all go crazy. That's a pretty big series. But a lot of these shoujo series aren't really that big or aren't really that known. And they weren't making money for the company, or the companies probably would bankrupt or anything like that. I feel like it's very crazy to just demand the company to do something. And like I said, in a demanding way. Because usually, I'm gonna be real, I never really see anybody on Twitter politely ask Editor Nancy. I never see someone on Twitter politely ask or say to Editor Nancy, or them try and group together, sign a petition or anything like that to get more shoujo series back in print. I haven't seen that. You guys probably have, but I haven't seen that. So she says, then telling shoujo fans to band together to demand from publishers. I'm not telling them to demand. I'm thinking that they should get together, show them how much of the series there's a demand for the series. When I say, I don't mean demand as in like, oh, a whole bunch of people want it. I'm saying demand as in, no, you better do this. She might be confusing my verbiage. I mean my usage of the words, demand with a whole bunch of people wanting demand. You get what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of people that want it. So yeah, Red Fever sounds soft to me. It does. Fruits baskets sound soft to me. Now, if I'm putting something up like Berserk, oh, that sounds hard. Hell's Paradise, hard. Let me look at another series. Demon Slayer. While it's not a good series made by a woman, that name is hard. I'm sorry, but there's a whole bunch of series that sound hard, and there's some series that sound soft. Like Goodnight Pun Pun sounds soft to me. If I'm looking at the title Goodnight Pun Pun, that sounds soft to me. Let me look at another series that sounds soft. Parasite is a hard. That's a hard title. I'm trying to look at this. Blue Flag sounds soft. Blue Flag. That sounds soft. I'm sorry. Faces, that BL you showed me hard or soft? Oh, that was hard. And okay, now she's getting into the Colleen, my best friend. I literally did the same thing for Manga Hero. This is how I know this is someone who hasn't watched a lot of my content. Because I literally said this about Manga Hero the other day. I was like, oh yeah, my best friend, Manga Hero. Manga Hero is literally not my best friend. We've had a little bit of a tiff in between each other. I'm saying best friend as a joke for comedic purposes. Tired of her tweets, which I think a lot of us were. Ever since she came into the mix, it's a rush of shoujo fans. It is. It's a rush of shoujo fans. And this is my thing. It's a rush of bad shoujo fans. Because the shoujo community that I've seen, the vocal minority, have been very loud and very proud. And they have been very negative towards other things. It's like, we need shoujo. No more shonen. Just shoujo. And I'm like, dang. You can't have both? That's crazy. Sam, no, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a hard name. Oh, every time I say JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Crapping on shonen, need to dial it back a bit. What? Look, see, ever since she came into the mix, it's a rush of shoujo fans crapping on shonen, need to dial it back a bit, etc. I don't get how that's bad. They're crapping on it, and they're serious. I'm crapping on shoujo, but I'm just joking around. Let me see. What? No, Sam does not have a point on that. No. What? John's average trip. Yo, can we ban HVL? You know, in fact, HVL just needs to transform.
How about you transform into someone who can get some bitches, monkey?
Because that was very disrespectful, I saw. That was very disrespectful. Now, let's go back. Rather than wasting time arguing with you on YouTube, I just did what any normal person should do, and I stopped watching you. Understandable. If you don't like my content, don't watch it. Unfortunately, when it comes to manga tubers, there's not a huge number of you, and a lot of you are shonen/seinen exclusivists. The only reason I disagree with this is because I feel like, and Jake the Pog, East Coast Manga, Kazi, HVL, Sam, Cass, who else is in here? Weeabra. I'm pretty sure if it was put in front of you a fire shoujo series, a series that you would probably like and probably is aimed and geared towards your likings and your personality, I'm pretty sure that y'all would read that, right? I'm sorry. That's literally so many effing shoujo channels. What is she on about? I honestly feel like a lot of manga tube is saturated right now. That's how I feel. So let's keep going. Because I feel like there are, and that's the thing, and I tell people this all the time, if you want me to read a series, buy it for me or donate it to me. That's how that Metamorphosis video got out, because somebody bought that for me and sent it to me. Someone said that, yo, read this and review it. I'm like, yo, I'm not reading that. And I was like, unless you buy it for me. He was like, okay, what's the address? He literally bought it for me. So I ended up reading it and reviewing it. PK Splash wanted me to get Not Simple. He bought the volume for me. I'm going to read the volume and I'm going to talk about it on the channel at some point. So I don't get this whole point of shonen/seinen exclusivist. We're not exclusive to it. It's just that the stuff that we like are mostly shonen and seinen series. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. That's like me having a whole bunch of guy friends and not a bunch of girlfriends. That just means I'm exclusive to men now. Which, I mean, when it comes to the homies, yes. But still, moving on. To me, a lot of you have banded together and just seem to think it's okay to shut out an entire demographic or have built up prejudice against it for no reason that has seemed valid for me. Has any of you shut out Shoujo or Josei? Let me know. Let me know if any of you guys have just shut out and just shut down Josei or Shoujo. You guys let me know. There's actually some manga tubers in here. If you're gonna watch this, say yes to Jupiter. That will let you know. Just look at the comment section right here, right below me. I ain't trying to get cuties. Don't say anything mean about it much. Y'all let me know. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Did y'all shut out Shoujo? Is there no possibility for y'all to ever read Shoujo series? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Shoujo isn't just romance or told from the POV of damsels in distress every time. I don't think Shoujos are damsels in distress every time. I've never said that. I have never ever said that. Now, have I said that a lot of them are romances? Yes, because what are all the popular Shoujo series? Romances. I can say that about Shonen too, but this is the thing. I like action. I like the MCU. I like Dragon Ball Z. I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, One Piece, Hunter x Hunter. I like action. So if you were to say, oh, all Shonen is just action and meatheads, okay, I like that. I tell everybody all the time, I don't like overcomplicated stuff. I don't. I like stuff I can have fun with. Pause. I do like Hunter x Hunter, Sam. I really do like Hunter x Hunter, Sam. I slander it a lot, but slandering jokingly. I think that's pretty cool. I think Hunter x Hunter is pretty cool, despite all the slander I give to Hunter x Hunter, which I slander Hunter x Hunter, which is a shonen. I slander a whole bunch of shonen series, but slandering Shoujo is what made you just really cut it off like that. That's crazy. Like I said, I'm not begging for her to come back or anything like that. Never that. If you're gone, you don't like it, you don't feel comfortable, leave. I'm not forcing anyone to be here. But we are going to discuss this right here. Shoujo isn't just romance, but most of it is. I'm sorry, but all the big shoujos, I'm pretty sure they're romance. Shoujo and josei are just terms for demographics. To me, it's like reading that a book is labeled as 13 plus or pre-order and being like, ew, stupid baby books. I mean, they're not though. They're 13 plus. Dragon Ball Z is a shonen. Hell's Paradise is a shonen. One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, all shonen, and they're all labeled as shonen series, which was geared towards young teens or young adults. I think young teens. So most shoujos though are romance, at least the ones that are known to the mainstream. And you would know this too if you watch my content enough, that I literally made a video saying I'm the mainstream guy. So I'm going to read the mainstream stuff and I'm going to know about the mainstream stuff. But if all shoujo has to offer mainstream wise is romance, I'm going to say stuff like, oh, all shoujo is romance. I never said all shoujo is damsels in distress. I've never said that, so I don't know where that take comes from. I say that in some shonen series. I think in Bleach, it's a lot of damsels in distress situations happening, but I never really said that about shoujo. So there are many amazing crafted stories and truly something for everyone. I believe that. I'm not a massive Colleen loyalist and disagree with her on occasion, but to me, all she seems to be doing is acting like any other shonen loving manga tuber on the side of shoujo. And I can see why you say that if you only see the good stuff. I've seen her put down shonen stuff, and I'm just like, why? Make the shonen jump to shoujo. I've seen that too, which I think is corny. But hey, you got a message request, Chase. You see this? Y'all see this? That's crazy. I'm not checking that message request because y'all wilding right now. Y'all wilding right now. I'm not gonna look at it on my phone either because y'all are wilding. So there are many crafted stories. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yet you and your groups seem to demonize her for it and laugh at her recommending series. I'm sorry, but subscribe, Weird Bro. You see the shameless plug? Go ahead, subscribe to Weird Bro. Subscribe to everybody in here. I'm gonna put all y'all links in the description of this video. But yeah, this is the thing. We don't demonize her for loving shoujo. We don't even demonize her. I just tell you straight up, I don't like her because I've seen her just say negative stuff towards shonen. Do I have the screenshots of it? No. But that's why I muted her off my Twitter, because I was tired of seeing that. Sam, the blasphemy. Sam, the blasphemy. No, that's crazy. He is me, Sage. Open it. I'm afraid to open y'all stuff. I'm really afraid to open y'all stuff. What do you got in here to say, like Yagami? Weeabra is washed. Oh, that's facts. Weeabra washed up manga too. No, this is crazy. HBO the cloud chaser. No, y'all see that they just having this parade right here? No, that's crazy. So we go right here. Doing laugh at people like that collector guy for actually wanting to try more shoujo, and you wonder why. No, we didn't laugh. The collector guy. You talking about Omnibus Collector? We didn't laugh at Omnibus Collector. It's just funny that as soon as Kylie came in the picture, I love shoujo. I was just like, what? What the transformation happened? None of us laughed at it. So I think you kind of are misinterpreting, because we're all cool with Omnibus Collector. We have no problem with Omnibus Collector. He's still reading the DM. Oh my god. You see this? Y'all see this right here, right? So yeah, we have no problem with Omnibus Collector, because Omnibus Collector doesn't put down shonen in the midst of still loving of starting to love shoujo. That's the thing. Wanted to try more shoujo. You wonder why it comes across as misogynistic to me as a casual viewer. Okay, I guess. I don't think that comes off. Do you guys think that comes off as misogynistic or not? We find it funny that Omnibus Collector got so heavy in the shoujo out of nowhere. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look at these tweets. Yet you have turned around and praised this as support for yourself. Oh, wait. No. Oh, I went to the wrong part. Okay, as a side note, I also think your fan base of viewers, while don't speak for you and you cannot fully control what they say, are a small reflection of you. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So far to my tweet, I've been stupidly referred to as an astronomer, like I'm just a dumb star sign horoscope girl who can't have an opinion, been told. I remember that tweet that she's talking about. He was basically saying that she's reaching, and she's misinterpreting when he called her an astronomer. He's saying that she's reaching so hard that she's reaching to outer space. So, why should people care about out of print shoujo? Oh, that's his opinion, not mine. I don't care about shoujo, but that's his opinion. That having my pronouns written makes my opinion invalid. Let me chill out, chat. That's crazy to say. Yo, your pronouns, they're invalid. That's just crazy to say. It's just crazy to say, what? You got pronouns? No, you're invalid, bro. You're invalid. This is crazy to say that from what she's saying. And that someone is going to get their girlfriend to beat me up on their behalf and I'm irrelevant because I haven't posted my manga collection. I'm sorry that I can't control others. And see, this is the thing. Can you say that Colleen's subscriber base is there? I mean, well, her age. Oh my god, what are they saying? What are they saying on the side of me right now, yo? So we can all agree that pronoun guy was out of pocket, right? Okay, look. I respect whatever pronoun you want to be called. I guess she's a he. I mean, she/her. I don't know. I don't want to say that because I don't want to get canceled. I said it in the Discord before, and everybody was like, okay, cool. We rock with that opinion. Well, obviously, Chase's burner. Oh, hey, don't say that. I need pronoun guy context. We're going to look at the tweets or the replies. I'd beat me up on their behalf and I'm irrelevant because I haven't posted manga. See, what they say, I'm not in control of. Just like how whatever Colleen's fans say, she's not in control of either. I don't get on her and her fans. I get on her and the people that support shoujo separately. You get what I'm saying? I don't think, because these are Colleen's fans, these are a reflection of her. Therefore, she's like this. I don't think that. I just don't like seeing all that shoujo stuff on my. Oh my gosh. I just don't like Okay, I'm gonna skip over that. Yeah, you have turned around praises. Okay. See, Weeabra said it. Without going down a rabbit hole of other topics, I think this best summarizes what I would reply to your tweet and the tweets of others, but it is far too much for Twitter formatting. I'm sorry if my opinion hurts you. At the end of the day, it didn't hurt my feelings or anything. It was funny, but also I just was like, yo, why? I'm sorry if my opinion hurt you. At the end of the day, when you're a YouTuber, not all of your audience or the people your content engages with are gonna like you or say content. I like how she's saying this to somebody with over 20,000 subscribers. I know this. I have gotten people saying that my ish sucks. I've seen people talk behind my back. That doesn't offend me. The internet stuff doesn't offend me. But when you slander me like this, that's differently. I mean, that's different compared to everything else. If you don't like my content or if you don't like my personality in my content, that's cool. But if you literally call me a misogynist for these type of things, and you don't even know me personally, you don't know what I've done in my life or what I've contributed to in my life. So for you to call me a misogynist based off of some of my joking, slandering takes, yeah. This is my opinion. I hope you can appreciate my attempt at real dialogue and discussion, and that I have not stooped to trolling you for likes. It felt like it. But hey, you said you didn't do it, even though you could say that, but your actions could show otherwise. I don't know. So yeah, I wish normal discussion would happen more in the manga community as someone who loves both shoujo and shonen, and I simply wish to see love between the two demographics. I do as well. I just don't want to see someone putting down somebody else in terms of loving one thing and not liking the other. And normal discussion could have happened. Obviously, if we would have had the Twitch stream on Sunday with Will and Colleen there. None of them came. I didn't invite Colleen, but she was welcome to come. I said it on stream. But I mean, normal discussion happens when people are actually here, present, and talking. So yeah. And I told her, thank you for the reply. I'll be reading and reacting to it on stream, but I'll be cutting the clip for people who only want to see this part. Thank you for the reply, and I will message you after stream tonight. Also, if you did want to go on to stream and have the discussion, because I read a bit of what you were saying, you wasn't sure what you had to do. All you need is a Discord account and add me on there. We would start up a call and it'll be live. My stream is at 9:30 p.m. CST, which is in about 4 hours. Have a great rest of your day. Aww. I think I'm a W for that. I think I'm a W for that. Yeah, I took it out because everybody was distracting me right here. That's crazy. And I wanted to react to it. So yeah. So because she doesn't like Chase, that gives her the right to slander him. Basically. I just don't really see where the misogynistic take really comes from. I don't agree with it. But she could have her own opinion, I guess. So yeah, shout out to Say Yes to Jupiter for trying to have some bit of a conversation, even though you just sent me what you thought. And I reacted to it, but shout out to you. Next time we should be able to get you on stream, so maybe you could expand on it a bit more. Even though I feel like we're not going to talk about this topic ever again. It'll be a meme now. It'll be the meta in the community now that I'm the misogynist, the dark misogynist, the misogynistic sage. That's going to be the meta now. But I don't think we're ever going to talk about this as an actual problem. If we do, we'll just redirect somebody to this video right here. But yeah, as soon as she said that whole misogynistic tweet,
you triggered my trap card!
She did. So, hey, I'm just saying. The woman hater saying, yeah, we didn't make an emote. How we made the B- emote, and we make stuff a joke, and we make it the meta in the community. We need to make an emote of that. I gotta talk to Authentic about that. I don't know what emote should we have for something like that?